I believe I'm the right person for this job because I'm very feminine for this role. My feminineness, feminine sexuality, feminine personality will add value to this feminine role in the most feminine way possible.
Stop getting the wrong advice. Ensure you get the right skills for the right job for jobs in the Middle East. Contact Loy Machedo.
Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, the date right now is, today is 29th August 2020. Time right now is 10:33 in the night. I just decided to give you this public service announcement because of the number of people who are sending me messages and emails. I can't respond to each and every one. And this is primarily for those people in the UAE. I'm sending this message out to you because I just want it to help you, okay? Now, you know that there are so many things happening in the UAE right now, so many things, from the policy change towards Israel. In fact, right now, I got someone who sent me, he's an Emirati, he sent it from WAM.AE, that is Emirates News Agency, which is the official media channel for the UAE government. There's the title reads, Khalifa bin Zayed issues a decree to abolish the Israeli boycott law. Now here it says 29th August 2020, following the announcement of the peace accord with Israel, President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan has issued the Federal Decree Law of Number 4 of 2020, abolishing the Federal Law of Number 15 of 1972 regarding the boycott of Israel and penalties thereof. I will give you my analysis based on this. The decree comes as a part of UAE's effort to expanding diplomatic and commercial cooperation with Israel and laying out the roadmap towards launching joint cooperation, leading to bilateral relations and stimulating economic growth and promoting technological innovations. Following the abolition of Israeli boycott law, individuals and companies in UAE may enter into agreements with bodies or individuals residing in Israel or belonging it to by their nationality in terms of commercial, financial operations and other dealings of any other nature. Based on the decree, it will be permissible to enter, exchange, or possess Israeli goods and products of all kinds in the UAE and trade in them. Okay, so I'll give you my analysis about this first. And now, first and foremost, just have a look at the statements. Okay, following the announcement of the peace accord with Israel. Okay, so they have decided to make peace with Israel. So there's nothing anyone can do about it. No one in the Middle East, and they know for a fact that they are inviting the wrath of all the Arab Muslim nations. Okay, and that is going to create a lot of issues, a lot of problems. We are already seeing that from Turkey to Iran to every Muslim nation. In fact, even the relationship between Saudi is going to reach into complications because Saudi and Israel are not friends, as you know that, okay? Now, I'm coming up with a series of videos whereby I'll be speaking on the nuclear reactor of UAE, why that might actually be the end of UAE's stability. Why this move by UAE towards commercial interest might actually backfire in the long run, okay? Those kind of videos take a little bit of research and time. I've been doing this for the past, I think, 1 month. So the videos will come out next. So just give me time with that. But until then, see, look at this. President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan has issued. Now they are saying he has issued a decree, okay? I want you to have a look at Sheikh Khalifa lately when he appeared publicly and have a look at him. Have a look at him. Do you think that person who was sitting like this with his teeth jutting out, so old, he's so frail, his health is so weak that he can even think? You think that he literally looks like he's a dead, like a dead zombie, like he's so old, he's going to die. You really think that he's using his faculties? In fact, the photograph that they put here, this is nothing like how he looks. He really looks like a like he's going to die. He is so old. It doesn't even look like he knows what he's thinking. If you actually have a look at the videos, you'd see that someone is explaining to him who is coming near him, who is talking to him. He's that weak. He's that frail. He's that old. He doesn't even recognize a person in front of him. It's like, when you meet some of these old people and they're like, Mama, this is your son. It's like he has Alzheimer's. He's that old. So he has not issued this decree. Someone else has issued this decree, and they've just asked him to maybe put a rubber stamp or to put his name. So number one is he has not issued the decree. Okay. So the next part of the statement that I want you to look at is has issued the federal decree law of abolishing the federal law of number 15th, 1972. This law was made in accordance to Sheikh Zayed. They call him Baba Zayed. They call him the founding father. So the law that was made by Sheikh Zayed, Sheikh Rashid, the founding fathers of UAE, they have abolished what they created. The founding fathers of the nation said, these are the values we as Arab Muslims will follow. Today's generation abolished what the founding fathers laid down. They said, we are Arabs, we are Muslims, we will not make peace with a country that, is oppressing Palestine. And those days it was hardly anything. Today we can see the extent. So they decided to abolish what Baba Zayed, what Sheikh Rashid laid the foundation. So keep that in mind. Okay. Next one is the decree comes as a part of UAE's efforts to expand diplomatic and commercial cooperation with Israel. Diplomatic, keep that in mind. Diplomacy, the art of diplomacy, and commercial cooperation. Commercial, they are looking at money, cash, which is nothing wrong. Yes, they're looking for cash. I understand that when it comes down to money, people are ready to sell their soul, they're ready to sell their religion, they're even ready to sell their family, their wives, their children, everyone. Fine. No one to judge. I've not been a saint. You have not been a saint. Nobody's a saint. Fine. Okay. And laying the roadmap towards joint cooperation, extending to bilateral relations with stimulating economic growth and promoting technological innovation. Economic growth, which is very important. I totally understand that, and that is why they're doing that. And promoting technological innovation. Remember DarkMatter? Google search, what is DarkMatter? Remember what I told you about spyware? Remember Pegasus software? Remember them spying on your iPhone, on your smartphone? So technology is all about spying. I told you, it's not going to be the physical wars. It's going to be spying on each other and using information from the stock market to cryptocurrencies. That is going to be the future, okay, of how they will have their wars. So this technological innovation is not having a better CPU or a computer to play games. This better technology is spyware, is information technology, is what UAE is moving towards, and that is what the world is moving towards, okay? From driverless cars to, going to your house and everything is Internet of all things. Just say, put on the lights. Lights is on. You just walk in and they know who it is. So this is what is going to be focused on in the future. Now, following the abolition of the Israeli boycott law, individuals and companies in UAE may enter into agreements. Now they are telling that you can enter into agreements, but what they're not telling you is the UAE government had already entered into an agreement maybe 5 or 10 years ago. They started off this relationship, okay? So today you guys can also do it, okay? And individuals residing in Israel or belonging to their nationality in terms of commercial, financial operations, other dealings, okay? Based on the decree, it's permissible to enter, exchange Israeli goods and produce all them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So now they're saying it's perfectly okay. Which is good because it opens up trade with a new country. But the drawback here is with those people who help you build your nation, with those people who you already had years and years of experience and relationship, where you knew them and where they knew you, Iran market, the ships, the boats that used to go up and down, export, import. You're destroying all that. You're destroying the industry that was created for years and years ago. And now you're getting into this new relationship. It's like a wife. It's like your parents who took care of you all these years. You're telling them, fuck off, because I got this new lover, this new husband, this new wife, and I know for a fact I'm going to have a better life. Yes, the honeymoon phase is going to be great. The honeymoon phase is going to be amazing. It's going to be exceptional. You're going to have a ball of a time. But after the honeymoon phase is over, when the reality sets in, that's where the husband and wife fight like cats and dogs, and that's what's going to happen with Israel and UAE. Initially, they're going to be very happy. I love you, you love me. But afterwards, complications are going to arise, and you're going to see this. You're going to see this happen. Okay. Now, for those of you who are applauding UAE and saying, wow, the nuclear power plant is for peaceful purpose. Wow, I'm coming out with a detailed video with that. My only question to you is, how much of fucking power does UAE actually need? How much of fucking power? What are they having? Do they have fucking industries? They only have Dubai aluminium plant. What else do they have? They don't have any fucking industries. What the fuck do you need a power plant for? What are you driving? People are fucking leaving the country. There's hardly anyone there. Okay. Have a look at if Saudi having 3 levels of protection, 3 levels, could not stop someone attacking its fucking refinery. Saudi being so fucking advanced, having US bases there, US personnel there, having so much of money for war and weapons, with 3 levels of security, 3 levels, they couldn't stop an explosion, a bomb blast on its oil refinery. You think UAE being a fucking dot of a country, it can stop a bombing taking place? And just think, if an oil refinery could create such a environmental fucking disaster, a nuclear fucking explosion, what the fuck is this going to do to UAE? Do you think UAE has any natural resources? Even the water is from the sea. If nuclear radiation goes into the water, what the fuck is going to happen to UAE, man? Saudi couldn't stop a bomb blast from drones. You think UAE can stop? Okay, that's the first one. The second one, you seriously think that the Arab Muslim states which are nearby, or the countries, they're just going to keep quiet, not going to attack anything? You think Yemen has not been attacking UAE right now? You think there have been no rebels who are trying to attack Abu Dhabi? They are not putting this in the fucking news. Okay, fine. You might still say, they need nuclear. Please explain to me, in terms of the nuclear power plant that they built, do you seriously think there is any country in the world that has a nuclear reactor and is safe? What happened to Japan's nuclear reactor? What happened to the 7 Mile or 5 Mile or whatever fuck that was in US? What happened to them? These countries which are so fucking technologically advanced, Japan, United States couldn't stop nuclear reaction from leaking, nuclear radiation. Japan got destroyed. United States, that whole place got destroyed. You think UAE's technology and its raw materials are far more superior than Japan and United States when they purchase from Korea at a fucking throwaway cheap shit price? Have you ever thought about it? Okay, fine. Still, it's safe. Oh, fine, fuck. Okay, whatever. Here's another thing. Let's assume all this is fine. Please explain to me that does UAE have the money to take care of its existing fucking problems, that it's focusing on nuclear and all this other shit? Man, just look at the fucking market. Don't go with the fucking news. Don't go with the news. Just go to a fucking shopping mall right now. Dubai Mall. Go to any fucking shopping mall. Stand there. Just fucking stand there. Look around. How many people are in the shopping mall? How many people are going and buying stuff? Go to a restaurant. Go and tell me, how crowded is a restaurant? Go speak to somebody. Speak to them and ask them, man, how much of fucking business you're making, man? Are you minting money? And you'll realize what I'm fucking saying is true. How the fuck do I know this? Because the people who are sending me their fucking CVs, asking me for a fucking job, they're asking me, please help me. These are people at the ground reality, not in fucking newspapers, man. When the hell would you guys realize this? And since we are talking about jobs, here's what I want to tell you. Guys, would you stop acting like, it's like my small little baby girl, my small kid, she keeps doing the same stuff over and over again, and she doesn't stop until she gets hurt. And that is why sometimes I have to spank her. Like, she'll try climbing to the edge of the table and looking down and playing and dancing. She might fall. She tries to put her fingers in the electrical socket because she thinks it's funny. She, the mirror that is kept on the wall, she tries holding it, pushing her legs as leverage to climb up. She doesn't know that the glass will fucking break and it can slice her skin or cut her body part. Okay? So she keeps doing it over and over again until it'll get hurt. And I can't let that happen, because if it happens, if she falls down from the table and lands on her neck, she can get paralyzed. She even tries to climb up the balcony. So she's my baby. She's a small kid. But you guys are acting worse than fucking kids. And what do I mean by that? I told you there are jobs happening in September. I told you this 2 months ago, that September, there will be jobs, and jobs are coming. I told you December, jobs are coming. They are actually happening. Now, I've stopped advertising because people are fucking spamming nonsense. You get one guy, if I put 9 positions, one guy who's even a security guard, let's say from Africa, he'll apply for, sir, I'm looking for sales. He'll put up sales, looking for sales. Even for marketing, even for a director position, the guys are applying. So you get one guy sending 9 emails with 9 attachments. That's why I stopped putting these positions. Okay. Now people are sending the CVs. Now, how much of common sense does it take for you to know that if you send me a CV once, I have your details in my inbox, I have your record. Why the fuck are you sending me another CV with different colors? And then you send me with your own expertise, you change the wordings. You copy pasted one up, one down, the paragraph up. And so before you were a dynamic, goal-centric, experienced individual. And now you are 26 years of hardcore experience. You're the same fucking person. You copied something from the bloody google.com or paid someone 100 dirhams or $100 and just changed the color, changed the CV, made yourself look like Elon Musk. I'm a dynamic professional. Do you seriously think that the market is so fucking dumb not to realize that you have made your own fucking CV? Mate, I've been doing this for 20 fucking years. 20 years. I have put my thought, my experience, my expertise, honing my skills. You think that you, by looking at google.com, you've become the expert at marketing yourself. Fine. Go ahead and do it. Here's the evidence, the proof. How many people are offering you a job? If nobody's fucking offering you a job, number one, either it means there is no jobs in the market, absolutely none. So why don't you sit at home and don't do anything for the next 5 years? Or number two is there are jobs, but they're looking out for people who know how to market and sell themselves properly. Don't fucking give excuses. Oh, the market is bad. Oh, there are no jobs. Oh. There is always the right buyer for the right price. Money has not vanished from the market. If someone had 1 million in his bank, that 1 million didn't vanish. Just because you as an employee, you are getting a nice job, comfortable salary, you just have to focus on the process. And just because you lost your job doesn't mean the entire world has lost it. I'll give you an example. Cabin crew. The cabin crew, what they were doing? They were working 3 days in a week and 3 days off. Okay, or 4 days in a week, 2 days off. And they would stay in 5-star hotels. They would get 5-star food from 5-star hotels. And when they would travel to a new place, Italy, Germany, France, UK, London, Australia, they would take photographs, they would take selfies. Oh, live the dream. And because they were attractive looking young men and women, they were getting attractive, rich men and women who liked them, who were dating them, who were taking them out. Hotels were offering free booze, free food to anyone with the airline. You remember that? Remember those days? Airline staff, free. Alcohol for cabin crew, free. because they wanted attractive women to come there and dine, because then desperate men, oh, there are hot girls, there are 200 hot girls, let's go there. And they wouldn't mind spending for them. They don't mind spending just to be around with these girls. Those days are gone. Just because you look attractive and hot, just because, welcome, sir, good morning. Please, your seat is here, sir. Sir, would you like tea and coffee? Would you like sugar in your coffee, sir? Let me bring fish biryani, sir. Today, we have, pasta, sir, with beef and truffles with gold flakes at the top, sir. Would you like that? Or would you like beef stroganoff, sir? Sir, this is your blanket. Stay tucked in tight, sir. Sir, we'll be arriving in London shortly. And sir, the toilets are this way, sir. Sir, your baggage, sir. And then after that, sir, thank you. It was a pleasure. Keep flying with us. For that, you are getting maybe fucking $6,000, $10,000. You are good at your job. But those days, everyone was fucking traveling. Zoom was not there. Nobody thought of cutting down costs. Companies are busy splurging money. Why? Because they thought the economies would fucking grow. WeWork was worth what? Fucking billions. Co-working spaces. Oh, WeWork and this and that. What happened to fucking WeWork? What happened to fucking Uber? What happened to all this big hype? $1 billion company. $1 billion unicorn. Billion. Saudi Aramco was 2 trillion. They had Masdar city, that city, this city, technology, artificial intelligence, fucking futuristic stuff, man. What the fuck happened? Today, nobody wants a pretty fucking face. The aviation fucking industry, serving tea, coffee, passenger handling, baggage handling, nobody fucking wants that. In the corporate business world, nobody wants a pretty face. So, you with your confidence and your lovely face and your lovely physique and your expert at first class passenger, who the fuck will give you a job, man? When the fuck would you grow up? Why I'm telling you this? Not to fucking bash you. But when you send me fucking your email and I give you the advice and I tell you this is what is to be done, and when you're given the fucking opportunity of a job opening, an actual fucking job opening, where they're paying you as per industry standards, if suppose someone tells you, I'll pay you $1,500 because you don't know anything of the corporate world, you don't know sales, you don't know marketing, join us as a junior and learn the skills and climb up. And you turn around and say, no, in my previous company, I was getting $8,000. I was getting $10,000. $1,500 is too less. I just fucking forwarded your fucking resume to my contact. My contact who's a fucking CEO, who's a fucking decision maker, who is so fucking busy, takes his time, goes through the CVs. Oh, lawyers recommended this one, these 3, calls you, and then you act like a fucking prick, reminding the decision maker, the guy who's fucking rich, who is successful in the corporate world, who is giving you an opportunity of a fucking lifetime, who other people are not getting, and you spit on his face telling him, pre-COVID, pre-recession, I was earning $10,000 for serving tea, coffee. What can you pay me? My dear, when the fuck will you realize? Number 1 is, please be fucking humble. Number 2 is, the world has changed. Number 3 is, as you get fucking older, the world doesn't want you. Number 4 is, you need to change with the times. You can't earn on your high fucking horse. Number 5 is, you don't have new skills. You can't generate revenue. Nobody fucking wants you. And last but not the least, if you were so good, people would be offering you a fucking job. The very fact that you're not getting a fucking job, that nobody's fucking calling you, that nobody's offering you anything, goes to show, number 1, there is enough and more talent out there. There is enough and more competition out there where they have a choice. You don't. They have a choice. So if they have 500 candidates, you're just another pretty face. They can get an ugly face, but who knows the job much better than you. There are experienced. Let me give you a news flash. There are experienced people with experience who are asking 50% less than what you're asking. So what am I trying to tell you here? When people like me are going around helping others, we are actually helping others. This video that I'm putting, I don't get fucking paid for it. I'm helping you guys by giving you this research information. And you still have the fucking audacity to send me a mail, to send me messages, thinking that, you're because of your entitlement, your self-deluded entitlement, I should be responding to you. I should reply to you. I should give you something else for free. People are saying, Loy, can you help me? Loy, please help me. Loy, no, I'm not here for fucking free, man. This, what I'm doing for you, this video is free. Forwarding the emails or the resumes to my clients who pay me money, that's for free. You asking me, Loy, can you speak to your contact and tell him about me? The contact is not my fucking friend. He's not my best friend. So much so that he's willing to pay money from his pocket every month to feed you and your family for skills that you don't fucking have when he has a better choice. It's like you as a human being, you would not buy a substandard smartphone. You would buy the best value for money. You'd buy the best deal in town. And that purchase is only once. You think my contacts here would pay that kind of money every single fucking month for a substandard product? Come on, man. My request to all of you, these jobs which are coming up next, there'll be a couple of jobs that will coming up on September and December. Okay? In between, if there are, I'll be informing it to my networks. Please, please, please. When you apply only once for the same fucking job. Number two, let's say you applied for DHL or Emirates or, Emirates is gone. Okay. Let's say a semi-government, especially government. You apply once. You can't fucking apply again because they have your database in their server. They have your records in their server. Your name, your passport number, your fucking email address, your identity, your credentials. They have the software that can match. Okay. So if your name is Michel Rodriguez, whatever, it gets stored. Your IP address, your email address, all the fucking thing is stored. If your CV was blue and now you made it pink, it's not going to influence the decision maker. Oh, wow, it's a pink CV. Wow. Before it was 7 pages, now it's 2 pages. Wow. Ooh, look at it. He has used amazing words. Dynamic. Wow. What do you say? Strategic thinker. Wow. Oh, his objectives. Wow. He is 25 years. Shit, man. The previous guy's 23 years. He's 25 years. Wow. Oh, he has worked with this company as a managing director or a director or a sales regional head. Wow. Ooh. Just by using some fucking words that you saw on some fucking Google or somewhere. Nice photo, nice color, amazing layout. Wow, let me use Photoshop and Illustrator and wow, shuffle this around and put that logo, that nice logo, the mobile phone logo, that emoji. Wow, it's a nice one. And I'll put a graph. My intelligence is still here and my self-evaluation for her teamwork is there and 86% and 45% and fluency in languages. Oh, I know MS Office. Oh, I know these softwares. Oh, I got a degree 20 years ago. I got this MBA from this fantastic university. MBA. Wow. Wow. The company should be standing on its feet and wow, they should be giving me a job offer. What happened? Where is the market? Why they're not offering me a job? Why is nobody responding? There are two things here. Either you're really smart, so fucking smart, that people should be like, wow. Or you assume that guy who's who's going to pay you the money, the guy who's earning more fucking money than you, the guy who's more successful than you, the guy who runs a fucking company with people who has 10 times, 20 times the net worth. He's fucking dumb because you're smarter than him. And by looking at that piece of paper with those amazing words, that English that describes you so well, that you're God's gift to mankind, he should be impressed. Wow. And he should think to himself, fuck, I'm going to pay this guy big fucking money, man, because he's so good. You know, the very fact that you don't have a fucking job shows that something is fucking wrong. This is not me saying it. This is your reality. Good old days are gone of easy money. Times have changed. Survival of the fittest. You need to be competitive. There's no one size fucking fits all. There's no fucking CV software. There's no copy paste words. A resume is your personal statement. Every word, every sentence should be thought of. And you can't keep fucking applying, boys and girls. Please. You can't send 10 times to the same fucking company with 10 different CVs, man. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You can't do that. By changing the color, the layout, your looks. You think the guy is going to check, oh, blue CV. Oh, he sent me pink CV. Oh, purple and green. Wow, that's an amazing CV. Wow. See, from his blue and pink, now I like him. Before, 782 words. Then, 1,346. Oh, now 4,000 words. Wow, that's the CV. Now I'm impressed with you. Come, Khalid, come. Finally, your CV is great, man. After 4-5 times you applied, now I'm impressed with you. I don't know. I feel like, my small little baby has more common sense than you guys. And one last thing. Please stop assuming. Stop going back to the good old days. Stop going back to things of the past. Your past success doesn't equate to your present reality and your future. And stop thinking, oh, I'll go to Canada. Just migrate to Canada. Canada is going to solve all my problems. Oh, I'll just migrate to US. Oh, I'll go back to India, man. What the fuck? Yeah, go back to India. And what are you expecting? Them with open arms to say, wow, welcome back. It's so great to have you back. After all those years, when you were young and when we wanted you, you left us, and now you're 40 and 50 and you come back. Welcome. We are dying. We are dying for another unemployed fucking useless bum to come back here and give us added competition and headache. Oh, look, another immigrant who's come here to take our jobs. Wow, we are so happy. Wow. Welcome, immigrant. Welcome. Please take our jobs. We are having a tough life. I'm glad you're here to take our jobs. Grow the fuck up, people. What the fuck is wrong with you people? So in a nutshell, I just want to say, please, follow the principle of Toyota. Do it right the first time, every time. Don't fucking come once, apply once to a company, especially to a government, and then go back, send them another CV. Oh, it's on. Then go back, change a few words, google.com. Oh, you charge how much? $50? $100? Oh, okay, change it. Make it nice, flashy words. Make my photograph look like a model. Make me look like a dynamic, amazing, like Elon Musk. And you apply. You're the same fucking guy, man. It's like you have this car which has a Toyota fucking engine. Even if you put a Rolls-Royce Phantom body on top, you put a Lamborghini or you put a Aventador or you put a Ferrari, you're still a Toyota fucking engine. No matter how much you put makeup on a donkey, it's still an ass. It doesn't become a horse. I hope you get this in your head. I wanted to share this with you guys because there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of work that goes into serving my clients the right jobs. I understand that you're looking out for jobs, but at least use your common sense. And if UAE is making the changes for the future, they're doing it out of desperation. No point you constantly forward this and spam the groups. Let me show you something before I conclude. Okay, this is my phone. Okay, this is one of my phones. I have 2-3 phones. Let me log in. Now, you know, I have these groups, right? I have these groups, WhatsApp groups. Let me show you. I hope you can see. Can you see how many messages are here? Can you see? One is 19,000, one is 30,000, one is 1,000. It goes on and on. Okay, I'll show you again. It goes on and on, the number of messages. Do you think I seriously read all of this? Do you seriously think I read all of this? Okay? There are so many fucking groups. This is just WhatsApp. I have Telegram, I have Signal, I have Facebook. I've not even showed you the emails, nothing. I don't fucking read this. I don't. Because I don't have the fucking time. So if you had something worthwhile to do in life, if you really had something worthwhile to do, you wouldn't be wasting, unless, of course, you're a successful guy, you're retired. Fine, then take your time. Entertainment is fine. But for those people who are really busy, they don't have fucking time. So I would just say, please focus on choosing your friends, choosing your effort, choosing your strategy, choosing your career path, everything. And stop assuming that you are so smart, so fucking intelligent, so fucking amazing that the world owes you a fucking favor. If you're without a fucking job, the reality is knocking on your fucking door to tell you, listen, you're fucking useless. And you either sink or you'll swim. One of the two. And right now you're fucking sinking. So you better use your fucking head. So I wanted to share this because a lot of videos going to come up, a lot of stuff are going to come up. You people, you're wasting your opportunities of a lifetime for new jobs that are coming. New, because the market is fucking changing. It's changing. It has to survive. So please stop wasting these opportunities. Use your common sense. And just like the UAE is doing something new and trying new things, you experiment with yourself and see where does it go for the next 2 years and 5 years of struggling, or do it right. Like they say in Toyota, do it right first time, every time. I hope this video gave you some common sense. This is me signing off for now. You guys put your comments down below. Take care.
I believe I'm the right person for this job because I'm very feminine for this role. My feminineness, feminine sexuality, feminine personality will add value to this feminine role in the most feminine way possible.
Stop getting the wrong advice. Ensure you get the right skills for the right job for jobs in the Middle East. Contact Machedo.